Again, we'll get set for heat number 2. Micro rack, you're up first. Mini rack, your pre-grid. Again, it'll be 12 laps, micro and mini. So we'll move on now to heat number 2, Micro Rock. Here's how we'll line them up inside row number 1. It'll be the number 2. Ugo Uchawa in the number 2. Will be inside of row number 1. Outside will be Lucas Rodriguez in the number 95. Starting third, the 51, Gabriel Ramirez. Fourth, it'll be Ryan Rackley. James Ugozi in the number 48. James will be starting 5th. Starting 6th to 99, Arturo Accolade in the 99. Jeremy Fletcher in the 102, starting in the 7th spot. 8th will be the 77 of Valentino Mini. Daniel Kajewski in the 101, starting in the 9th position. Starting in the 10th position, Anderson Leonard, the 24. Alfred Lozado in the number 6, starting in the 11th position. Hugo in the number 2. Heat number 1 winner, finishing in that 2nd spot, Ramirez. Egozi finishing 3rd, Lucas Rodriguez 4th, Ryan Rackley 5th in heat number 1. The field will come down. The front stretch will stay under yellow, so we'll bring him around one more time. And take a look at your Micro Rocks point standings. Chase Hefner in the 85. And Chase coming in the weekend as your points leader. Ugo sits in that 2nd spot. Ryan Rackley 3rd. Lucas Rodriguez 4th. Gabriel Ramirez 5th in the point standings. As we work our way into race weekend number 4 here at the Ocala Grand Prix. Rock Cup USA, heat number 2. There's been some exciting racing already early on. Again, we'll look ahead to Sunday. We'll have heat number 3, pre-final and the final on Sunday. Again, temperatures floating right around mid-90s under partly cloudy skies with clouds floating in, but should be under dry conditions for the rest of this afternoon. Not expecting any showers till later tonight. One cart stalled on the entry to that tree turn. Ugochawa in the number 2 inside row 1. Lucas Rodriguez in the number 95. Lucas starting this weekend, 4th in the point standings. We're still under yellow. We'll send him around one more time. Like I said, still dealing with a cart right there on the entry to the tree turn. Trying to get that cart fired up. Ugochawa in the number 2. That is your pole sitter. 2nd in the point standings. Yeah, Lucas Rodriguez in that 95. Lucas fourth in the point standings. Good shot here to gain some ground as they work their way for heat number 2. And Hugo picked up the win in heat number 1. Lucas Rodriguez finishing fourth in heat number 1 right now on the outside. This will be 12 laps, heat number 2. Need Mini Rock, you're on grid. Rock Jr., you're pre-grid. In heat number 2. Ugo Chawa in the number 2. Inside row 1. Lucas Rodriguez in the 95 to the outside. 12 laps. Looks like we're set to go as they come down the front stretch. See if Ugo can make it 2 in a row. We'll see green. It's out. We're underway. Ugo going to take him down into turn number 1. Good side-by-side racing. He'll shuffle around. Still some side-by-side racing through the chicane. Now single file. They'll head into the hairpin turn. Ugo will be your leader. They'll head to the top half of that hairpin turn. Single file now. Freight train of traffic. And Hugo, again, your quick time in qualifying with a 41.384. Coming out of the gate pretty strong right now as Hugo will head to the top of the oval with about a 3-car length advantage as they come down the front stretch. There's your leader. Meantime, Ramirez up to second. So Gabby Ramirez, again, she qualified during the qualifying effort this morning in third. Right now, Ramirez holding on to that second place position. That's exactly where Gabby finished in heat number 1. So Gabby Ramirez now your new leader. As she takes it over, so Ramirez your brand new leader. And strong run coming down that front stretch. Ramirez had a great run going down into turn number 1. So Ramirez now jumps up to that leader spot. Again, running in that third place position, still holding on is Ryan Rackley. What Rodriguez working on him. So final 2 circuits to go. Ramirez, your second different leader. Again, Hugo scored the win in heat number 1. And now they're working to that tree turn with Ramirez, your leader. Hugo holding on to second. Sitting back in third is Ryan Rackley. Lucas Rodriguez holding on to fourth. You can see Ryan Rackley tapping the back of that helmet trying to get some help. As Rodriguez about 1.1 seconds behind your leader. Now white flag up. Hugo going to go to the inside as they come into turn number 1. And he'll take it away. Ugatawa now jumps up to the lead. So we've seen 3 different lead changes among the 2 top drivers. Ugatawa, your leader, with Ramirez staying right there in the tire tracks through the hairpin turn. Final circuit, here they come into that tree turn. Hugo holding on. Gabby staying right there in the tire tracks of your leader. Can she get a little extra kick out of that 151 or the 51 machine as they come down off the top of the oval? And Hugo will go back-to-back, second straight heat win. Picking up second will be Ramirez. Rackley comes home third. Rodriguez and Arturo round out your top 5. So Hugo makes it back-to-back wins. Need Rock Jr. to the grid. We'll need Rock Senior Masters as we get set for your mini rock. 12 laps. Going back to heat number 1, Ricardo Villasmil picked up the win. And a great run for Ricardo. It wasn't like he just laid down. He started 6th and came home and scored the win in heat number 1. David Morales, your pole sitter, finishing 2nd. DeFrancesco finished 3rd, Reese Gold 4th, and Gianluca Petikoff coming home with a top 5 finish. For Gianluca Petikoff, that was in heat number 1. As they get set to go for heat number 2. Need Alexandro Famalo, please come to the grid. Alexandro to the grid. We get set for mini rock heat number 2.